Hey guys, and today we'll be looking at the Saturday's pracky games, and we will be reviewing the players. So in at first, we got Isaac Cumming for GWS. He got 118 Supercoach, and I won't be going there personally. I think you could pick him as a pod, but I don't think he will be top 6 at the end of the year, so I won't pick him. Harry Himmelberg. Okay, so he's 499k. He got 43 Supercoach, so I think he's back to his forward role. So don't go near him. Now to the midfield, we got Tom Green. Got 130. I think he's a lock. Playing really well inside mid. Improved his outside running a bit. So yeah, I think he's an absolute lock. Josh Kelly, he got 138. So you could go him as a pod, but for me, his durability is pretty ordinary, so I don't want to test that. Where is he? Finn Callaghan. I think he's a lock as well. At 100, he got 111. So at 244k, don't expect 111 every week. Expect 85, 90, in my opinion. But yeah, he looks really good. So no reason not to go there. Then we have Lockie Ash. So he got 129. He'd be a decent pod option, but I don't think I'll be going there. He had a good roll off the halfback, but I think in future games, Whitfield will probably take more scoring, but we'll have to wait and see. Whitfield, so you got A6. I mean, if you wanted to pick him, I guess you saw what you wanted to see. He's obviously not going to try his heart out in a pracky game, but yeah, he looked good. In the forward line, Canelio, he was alright. I think you really only had to see that game to see that he's probably going to average the same amount as last year. He got 85, but yeah. I'm still contemplating whether I pick him or not, but yeah, he looks alright. Okay, now onto the Gold Coast Suns. So first, in the back line, we got Constable. So he got 73. I think he's a lock. I reckon we play him on field over McKenna. He'll play that half-back role for the first half of the season, so definitely go there. Ben Long, he got 87. He looked a lot better than he did at the Saints, so yeah, I think you can go him as a pod, but not for me. Took, he didn't play, so figured out about him. I'm not picking him. An upgrade target. Matty Rowell, so he got 97. He looks like he was back to, not back, but similar to his, was it 2020 form. So I'm not going to pick him, but because there's too many other options for cheaper that I think will average similar to him. So no, not for me. In the rucks, Jared Witts. Now, I think Jared Witts is a lock in my eyes. He got 101. against Bruce, who's a bit of a bully in there, and he destroyed him. So there is no reason not to pick Wits in the forward line. So Flanders, I'm going to try and get him into my side, I think. He got 103, highest scoring player for Gold Coast. He just looks really good, really fit, and he's ball hungry. And then we have Ben King. So Ben King got 29. I think it's a trap. You don't go there. He might get to 250k, but he's certainly not going to make 150k or above. So I reckon just don't pick him. Okay. Now we have the Bulldogs North game. So, for Bulldogs, we have, we'll start with Bailey Dale in the back line. He got 124. He looked good. No reason not to pick him. He seems like a great pick. Jones. I think I'm going to pick Liam Bones Jones. He got 101. He looks really good. Probably not going to get that every week, but if you get an 80 average out of him, I reckon that's a good investment. And then, just because he's highly owned, Sam Darcy. I probably wouldn't go here. I think he's going to be a bit of a swing man. Like, he's going to go in different positions. He's not just going to stay in the back line. But I don't like players like that much, except if it's Sean Dawson. Bont looked really, really good. 145. He was already in my team, so I'm going to keep him. He's a lock for sure. McRae got 118. I think I'm going to pick him. I didn't watch much of this game, so I don't know if what his split was, but I'll find out. But yeah, for now he's in my team. Now, Baker, lock. Absolute lock. If you're getting 111 in a pracky game, unless you're Josh Ward, it's a lock. So, yep, get him in. Libby got 158. He played superb, but I reckon if he was 500k, I'd pick him, but not at 575. I think he's not doing that every week. Bont and McRae will probably score more than him. So, no. Now, Baz, he got 118 as well as McRae. So, you can pick him, but there's so many midfielders in the Dogs, but yeah, personally, I wouldn't pick these two. I'd pick these two. I'm more likely to pick these two than these two. All right. To the rucks, Tim English got a massive 75. So, no, I'm not going there. You can if you want. He's got durability issues, so he'd have to be at least scoring 10 more points than Wits a game for me to pick him. And that 75 just certified why I'm not picking him. And the forward line, McLean. So he got 45. He still looked so rusty. I think he can pick it up later in the season, but I don't know if I'm going to start him. I don't know if he gets picked round 1 as well. So it's a wait and see. And Josh Bruce got 61. I think you can go there, but I think there's better players at the price and even cheaper. So if you've run out of those players, then I guess you can go for him. But yeah, not for me personally.
Now on to the North Melbourne Kangaroos. Now, I didn't find much from this game. There wasn't much where I was like, fuck, gotta pick him. But we'll have a look. That's not defense. So Goda. Goda looked. He looked alright. I mean, he got 46. I don't know if I want. You definitely don't want a 46 average with that player, but with that price. So, but he looked okay. It's a tough one, but we'll just have to wait and see. If he only didn't play that one game, he'd be like a lock. But his price would have been at one like 23k. So, yeah. Aaron Hall wouldn't go there. He didn't play. He's injured. Also, I don't know what's up with him, but probably injured. All right. Here in the midfield, we have Will Phillips, Drury, and Cunnington. Well, I didn't LDU as well. So Phillips got 48. Still iffy on the pick. I thought he was a lock, but now I'm iffy. It's a wait and see. Drury didn't play, so no, don't put him in. Cunnington 79. Not for me. He's 32 or something now. I just can't be asked. LDU 55. Yeah, no. Not even going to speak on him. It's irrelevant. Okay, now. There's no one in the ruck. So, forward line, we have Sheasel, caps lock. Zeeble, and Comben. So, Sheasel got 72. That's alright. You can pick him. But yeah, I'm more or less likely to keep him out, and then if he's dominating, get him in after round 2. So we'll just have to wait. I'm going to wait for him. So no, Zeeble, 86. You definitely can go him, but he's back to his halfback role, which I like, but it's so hard. There's so many options in the mid-price area, like 300, 350. I think there's better. I think Yo's better than Zeeble. So, yeah. Comben. I put this in as a laughing stock because he got -3, so I think that's pretty hilarious. Yeah, don't pick him, he sucked. Okay, now on to the Melbourne Demons and Richmond Game. So from this game, we have, let's take out these, Brayshaw. So Brayshaw got 77. So I think it's something like 10% have him or something, which is crazy in my eyes. Don't go near him. It's stupid. But yeah, anyway, midfield. We'll go Oliver, Petrarca, McVee. So, and Hunter. So, Hunter got a 98. He looked good. I'm not going to pick him because I think I prefer Hopper with, 60k cheaper. Oliver got 95. You saw what you wanted to see. He's going to be good. But I prefer Laird over Oliver. Petrarca 114. You definitely can go there. There's no reason not to, but yeah, you'd want him averaging about 115. You want him to average about 3 more than he is here, and I think he can do that. Okay, and Hunter. No, sorry, McVeigh. So McVeigh. So I said McVeigh. McVeigh got 23. I might have to pick him if there's no other options, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, here we go. Gordon Grundy. So Gordon got 153, Grundy got 80. They both kicked three. This is crazy how Melbourne are doing this, but I still think their scores are going to vary week to week. Like one will get 120 one week, one will get 80 in the same week, and it will swap over. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to pick any of them. I'm very tempted, but yeah. Alright, so we got in the forward line, we got Van Ruin and Pickett. So Pickett looked good, got a 90. I don't think you can pick him with the structure we're running this year, but yeah, he looks alright. Van Ruin didn't play, so no. I sort of mentioned these players that aren't playing because they are very highly owned. Richmond. Okay, so Richmond doesn't really have any notable players in the back line, so we'll go to the midfield. So in the midfield we got am I tripping? Hopper, there we go. Hopper got a 93. I think you have to pick him because of what percent he's at in ownership. He looked really good, and I think that was honestly, I think that's one of his lesser great games. So I think you have to pick him though. So in the rucks and Curvis, 74. No, don't go near him. I know it was Grundy and Gorn, but nah. Okay, so Taranto, Bolton, Dusty, and Baker. So Taranto got 124. He's a lock. Everyone's picking him, so just pick him. He got 124. It's perfect. Martin got a 70. He's quite highly owned, but don't go there. He's irrelevant, I think. Bolton got a 75. I also wouldn't go there. Him and Martin are just gonna have on and off games consistently, so it's very hard to pick those players. Baker. So Baker got 132. He did this last year in the Pracky matches, and then went out to average 78. So no, don't go near him. But yeah, I think the key takeaways from this are Oliver looks great. Gorn looks good. And there's so many GWS players that have just popped up out of it. Like Lockie Ash, I didn't really expect him to do that well, but yeah. Tom Green's a lock. Taranto's a lock. Flanders, I'm going to get him in somehow. Constable lock. Baker lock. Jones, try and get him in. But yeah, I think that's it for this Saturday Pracky match reviews. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and give a cheeky comment. But yeah, have a good one and cheers.